almost. It's getting there. 30%.
Oh. Yeah, just as soon as we go live, send me the link so
I
I could
will.
get that out of the way.
I will. Post a tweet. All right. Okay. So technically now we are live. Let me copy the chat real quick, and then I'll be done on my end. YouTube Studio. All right, live. Participants. Oops, wrong button. All right, everybody that's just coming in, let me get things started. Let me get my chat in order, and I'll be right with you. Got a good show coming up today. I got my buddy in the stream, and we're gonna talk about his new show on YouTube, and we'll go from there. Just give me 1 second, guys. All right, chat. Boom, boom, paste. Done. Okay, so we got the chat in the chat window. Will's right there. Got everything going. And let me send you the link real quick. Share. Actually, I could text it to you. Email or text?
Yeah, text it to me.
Okay. All right, that should be it right there. Yep. Okay, so you got that. Let me set up one more thing on my phone and then we'll get started, guys. It's going to be a little bit of a different show. I know you guys usually see me streaming and whatnot, but I got my buddy in here. I've been meaning to do this for a while. Just get a guest on and we'll just talk about, anything. Sports, life, just bullshit for an hour. And this time he actually has a show of his own called the Kickback Corner. We've actually done a couple shows together in the past, and he is going to keep continuing it while I'm doing my streaming. And he's going to bring a wide variety of guests in people, artists, business owners, entrepreneurs, you name it. Just everybody and anybody that wants to come in and talk. And you guys get to see what those people are all about. You can actually ask questions and he'll respond to you. Yeah, so just give me 1 second. Let me set up this thing and then I'll be right with you guys. All right, all right. Okay, we're all set up here. We're all set up there. No more excuses. Let's get down to business. All right, let me open up my Twitch. Okay. And I think we got everything started. We got everything going. Everything looks good. All right. Perfect. Okay. What's up, Will? What's going on, man?
Not much, man. How you doing?
I'm good, dude. I'm good. What did you do today? What's going on in your neck of the woods on this Monday? I heard you had a day off.
Yeah, typically, I'm looking at my calendar.
Yeah.
Typically we have like a set calendar days off all year for my work, but with everything that's been going on with like recognizing like social injustice and all that,
Mm-hmm.
we never really had like Columbus Day off.
Okay.
Um, you know, terminology wise, it's been kind of recognized as Indigenous People
Yeah,
Day
I
too.
I heard that the other day. I don't know when they changed that.
Mm.
That was so weird.
We've been referring to that for like probably like 4 or 5 years now, 6 years now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So it's nothing. It's something I've always known, but if you look at any calendar, like I think even the phone calendars, it'll say both
Oh, no way. Okay.
Columbus Day and
Gotcha.
Indigenous Peoples Day. But
Gotcha.
we I guess my work decided to recognize it and just last minute gave us the day off. So
Yeah, I mean, as far as I can remember, when we were kids going to school and stuff, like they used to tell us on the West Coast, we recognize Martin Luther King Day, and that's our day off. On the East Coast, it's a Columbus Day thing, and they don't do the
mhm,
Martin Luther King Day off thing. I don't know. That's
mhm.
what I remember. The teachers and people just as you grow up, you start hearing about it.
Yeah, I mean, taking it back to, school days, I'm sure lots of that has probably changed. I would imagine that they recognize MLK um, nationwide now.
Yeah, yeah.
Columbus Day, like never have I ever had a school off or work off for Columbus Day until
Gotcha.
now. This is the first time.
For everybody that's watching, I'm not sure if you guys know, but I'm sure you guys seen my videos in my whatever archive on the YouTube channel. I used to play in a little band called Hubbiz, and this guy right here used to play guitar. And if you guys ever want to check that out, please check him out. Some really hype shit in there. If I were you, I'd definitely check it out. I made a folder. I separated them by year, 2016, 17, 18. And I made one folder for greatest hits or the best of the videos, And I put in a couple. I'm going to put a couple more because I saw some recently, but you guys should definitely check it out. Now, again, the reason I have this going on instead of the video gaming is because once in a while on the show, I'm going to do something different. I want to put some reaction videos and just, me watching some cool clips, some fail videos, laughs, and live chat and do that whole thing. But I also want to get some live guests in here that has something to say, something to promote. And we could do this together with you guys in the chat. You can ask questions. So please feel free. And my buddy Will has a new show again. It's called the Kickback Corner. I put the image of it on the screen. If you go into the description of the YouTube video, I put the links to his Facebook, his YouTube, and his Instagram. So you can go ahead and subscribe to him, like him, watch the videos. They're all good. I was in there for a little while. We stopped for a little while because of this Corona thing. It kind of made things a little bit tough because we like to do the face-to-face interactions either with just me and him or with guests. But it's kind of tough to do that when you're social distancing. So, it is what it is. But he's gonna continue with that. He's gonna have some cool guests on, maybe me in the future. But yeah, you guys should definitely check it out. And if you guys have any questions, you want to ask this guy anything, why are you bald, or why do you have a Dallas Cowboy flag in the background? Go ahead and ask. He will answer. Bucket Cardi, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Cardi gang in the house. What's up? What's up, brother? All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go
Sorry,
ahead.
John,
Go
just to
ahead.
speak on the channel. It's not just guests. I'm starting to, I have a couple videos in there like how-to videos and things like that. Um, I spend a lot of my free time like painting and playing guitar, and now I'm starting to get into shooting and stuff. So there may be some like videos on like how to clean your gun properly or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know yet, but yeah, a lot of it, I kind of utilize like the whole time lapse on my camera and do like these like short how tos. I think because of COVID, it's become more of a thing
Okay.
to do that. But yeah, I stepped away for a little bit, but we'll be coming back soon with it.
Cool. Cool.
Sorry, John, I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt.
no. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, so that's
Uh,
pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
yeah. Now, did you watch any of the games yesterday, by any chance?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't see me now, but I'm smiling.
Yeah, I could hear you smile. Yeah, I mean, I watched obviously the Dallas game.
Okay.
It,
Have you
it was
have you
funny. Well,
have you
uh,
watched any of the videos today, like from Colin Cowherd or Skip and Shannon, Nothing that you haven't.
No, but I watched Steve Smith's like, I'm sorry and this and that, and I'm like, dude, all you do is talk smack, bro.
He
Like all of a
always talks
sudden,
smack. He always
yeah,
talks
but
smack.
now he's like trying to act like all heartfelt, and I'm like, dude, get out of here, man. Like,
Yeah.
dude, pick a
He
side and stick with it.
it was kind of sad. Like you watch, Skip and Shannon. Shannon, he was just like remorseful. He's like, damn man, it sucks. It couldn't have happened
Yeah,
to a better guy, or to like a worse thing couldn't have happened to a nice guy like that.
yeah. I mean,
And
he's like what you want out of a player off the field.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, he's not a showboat kind of guy. None of that. I mean, he's really humble. He's like soft spoken.
hmm
Um, it just and he's durable. That's the thing that hurts the most. Is like since he's been in the league, he hasn't missed one start.
it's true.
And
It's very true.
for everybody that's wondering, we're talking about Dak Prescott.
Yeah,
You want to hear something crazy about that whole thing?
go
Is
for it.
2 days before that game, I tried to trade the guy in our league for Prescott, and he was like, "No, I'm not.
No
I'm
shit.
not interested in letting him go."
Damn.
And luckily for me, he didn't accept the trade. But yeah, I mean, on to like just real life. It just sucks because he didn't have a contract. Like he's playing on a franchise tag. Um,
It definitely sucks, and it's sad that it happened like that. But in my heart of hearts, I think Jerry Jones will make it work somehow, and especially now, his leverage is super high now. The guy's gonna come off a like devastating injury. You don't have to pay him the fucking $40 million that he wanted. You know, it could be
sucks
30.
though, man.
It could be 28
Yeah.
now. 2 3 year
Yeah, I
contract.
mean,
See what happens. You know.
yeah. Oh, so buckets Cardi is.
Yeah,
So
he
I'm
says,
looking
What
at.
do you
I'm
guys
looking
think about Dak Prescott and his injury?" The chat
about.
comes in about 30 seconds to a minute later. So
Yeah,
while we're talking, you'll see.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, his play, it's like always been criticized. I think anybody that plays quarterback for the Cowboys is always criticized.
It's just viewed
Much more.
differently. It's viewed differently.
It is.
You don't have second chances. You don't get the usual, 1 2 3 strike. It's just like, dude, this guy sucks. He shouldn't be in there. What is he
Yeah.
doing? The Dink and Dak days, and now they're always coming up from behind. So that's even blamed on him, but it's mainly on the defense and mistakes. I
Dude,
don't know.
he has like 1,700 yards in his first 4.5 games.
Yeah,
Like, come on,
yeah,
he's on pace.
yeah.
He's on pace for like 6,500 yards.
He,
You know,
he's good. Like you can't deny that. I just
Mhm.
if the person is not great, they don't give him a chance. Look at all those years with Andy Dalton. Like,
Yeah,
dude, he's good. He was good in Cincinnati. They went to the playoffs. It's just they didn't have a better team than the Ravens or the Steelers or whoever was in their division. You know what I mean? They would always face them in the division or in the first round of the playoffs, and they get beat. They
yeah,
couldn't get past that hurdle. And
yeah,
this guy is way better than Andy Dalton. He could run. He could do all that shit. You know?
yeah. He's tough, man.
Yeah.
He's a big boy. He
Yeah.
reminds me of like McNabb in his heyday.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think that Andy Dalton signing is like a godsend. You
It
know what I
is.
mean?
Remember you had John Kitna back in the day, and he kind of came in there and
Yeah.
did some. I love that
It
man.
was
He
good.
has that
Yeah,
same.
but it was. Yeah, yeah, but I think Andy Dalton's a much better. I mean, dude,
He
he came in
is.
there, he threw for
He's more
111
accomplished.
yards.
He's more accomplished too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Let's
who
see
knows? I mean,
if they can
yeah,
keep him, you know, clean. They don't let him get sacked and all that kind of shit, bro. They'll be a good team because
yeah,
this guy can throw, and he's been in pressure situation. You think this is a big spotlight? He's at home. He's from
yeah,
Texas. You think this is a big
yeah.
deal for him? Nah.
He's been starting for like 10 years. He's been a
Yeah.
starter. He came in there. He's not. You could see like he's not nervous.
Yeah.
You know. So
I
I mean,
heard.
as far as
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as far as Dak's injury, I think they said 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Um, I'm looking at with how tough he is, he'll probably be ready in 4 months, in the minimum of that. But I don't think he's gonna come back this year for sure.
Yeah. I
Like he's
hear you.
not coming back
I
this
hear
year
you.
for sure.
Everybody that's watching, Twitch, YouTube, otherwise, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. We're talking about everything today. Um, just for about an hour, maybe less, maybe more, but I got my buddy Will in here today. We're talking about the Kickback Corner. It's his show that he has on YouTube. I put links in the description of the YouTube video. So if you guys please check it out, subscribe. And he's going to be talking about a wide variety of things too. We used to have this show together. It's just, with the Corona thing, it kind of got hard. So he's continuing on. He's going to have some cool interviews with cool people. Plus, he has do-it-yourself videos. He's kind of a fanatic about artillery, bang guns and stuff. He's going to have do-it-yourself, videos on how to clean them and keep them maintained. So please, just by all means, check it out at least. Even if you don't want to subscribe, just check it out. You'll actually like it, man. He has some cool stuff coming up. All right, and we got another comment. Who will be the lead teams this year, you guys think? Who will be the best team? Like, what do you mean, Bucket? Reiterate, please.
I feel like that's what he's trying to say. Like, who will be like in the hunt for like playoff runs and
I mean, the Patriots, they're good, man. If Cam Newton's healthy, bro, that team is good. The defense is still the best, man. It's still
and a lot of their guys opted out. A lot of the defense opted out.
When you have that defensive mastermind back there, bro, it's something else. You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, New England, I think.
And mind you, I hate New England. Like, I don't like anybody but the Raiders. Like, I despise Kansas City and Denver and San Diego, or I'm sorry, L.A. I don't know. I'm a Raider fan, and I don't like the Patriots because they always win and they're always good and let someone else win. But you can't deny it, man. Those fucking guys, like, they're just strong. They're good. Yeah. Not too many penalties, not too many mistakes. They play playoff football during the regular season.
I do think they have to worry about Buffalo, though.
They do, but all you have to do is get a little bit of pressure on Josh Allen, and their whole game plan disappears. Yeah. Buffalo does not have a good running game. They don't run the ball like most good teams do. Like, look at yesterday with the Raiders and the Chiefs. We had the ball. Like, if you look at the time discrepancy between how much, like, the Chiefs had the ball and the Raiders had the ball, we were just running it down their throats, killing the clock. That's the only way you could beat the Chiefs, and I think that's the only way you could beat the Patriots too. But it's just tough, man. It's just tough.
What about in the NFC?
Okay, Minnesota sucks. I saw that yesterday. I think if anything,
they were giving them a run for their money though.
Too many mistakes, man. You can't.
Seattle.
I like Seattle. The Rams look good if they keep their freaking head straight. It's like one game good, and then one game it's just penalties and bull crap.
Yeah.
I think they would have lost to a different team if they didn't play Washington yesterday. That's just my opinion. Yeah. Plus,
anybody who plays any NFC East teams, you should win those games. I mean,
let's see, NFC North. Oh, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers.
Green Bay.
He's doing good, man. He looks locked in. Good. He likes the playbook. Everybody's doing their job. I just don't know about their defense. And what else? NFC South. Oh, we're forgetting Tampa Bay. And
I don't know. I'm not too sold on Tampa Bay, man.
New Orleans. I just think Tampa Bay, by the time week 10, week 11, week 12, you'll see it'll be like now it's humming. Now it's moving by itself. They're not pushing the wheel anymore to make it go. It's just rolling by itself at that point. That's just my opinion, especially with a guy like Tom Brady. I don't think he's just going to sit there and let shit go downhill. He's going to try to make things happen and, get the bus rolling in the right way,
Right.
That's just my opinion.
I don't know, man. I feel like my whole thought process on Belichick or Brady, like who had more of an influence of like winning, I feel like it's being shown. Like I always felt like Belichick was more of a driving force
Yeah,
for New England to win all those championships, and I feel like I'm seeing that still.
yeah.
You know,
I mean, if let's just say he didn't have Cam Newton, it'd be a tough road to hoe. But
yeah, it would be easier to tell if he didn't have Cam Newton, but you gotta remember, man, Cam Newton
he used to be
hasn't looked
MVP,
like
bro.
this in a very long time.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the last time
But
we saw him look
that was a very
decent.
long time ago.
Yeah, remember that Super Bowl? We were together. We were at my cousin's house watching against Denver,
Yeah,
Carolina and
against
Denver.
Denver.
Yeah, that was the last time
Yeah.
he was actually
Boring
really
Super Bowl.
good. He won an MVP that year.
Yeah,
He looked unstoppable. It's just I think the injuries
yeah,
just caught up with them.
yeah.
Plus, the team didn't get better after that. Like when you go to the Super Bowl and then the next year you guys are shit, it takes a toll on you. And I think he kind of just gave up mentally. I don't know. It's a
Yeah,
possibility.
I mean, I just feel like New England knows how to like squeeze every drop of juice out of their players. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they know exactly how to get everything out of them. You
Yep,
know,
yep.
like look at the Dallas game yesterday, man. Dak breaks his leg, and all of a sudden the defense knows what they're doing. You needed your quarterback to have a season-ending injury for you guys to show up and start playing.
Yeah,
Like,
something to fire them
guys,
up.
some heart.
It's horrible, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
You should have that already. That shouldn't be something that, like you guys are getting paid millions of dollars. Like you need to like play like you're getting paid millions of dollars.
That's
Not
true.
like
It's true.
come out there and half-ass it. Like no one wants to see that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I hear you. Yeah, what about the Lakers? What do you think about all that?
I'm glad they won. It just doesn't feel the same, man.
It doesn't either, yeah. From a person, from
yeah.
people that have seen this, we saw the 99, 2000, 2001 championships. We were there. We were young. We were watching all of them. We felt it. Kobe and Shaq, the whole nine. And honestly, I remember even more, like, vividly. Like, I can still remember where I was sitting and watching when Kobe won against the Celtics and then against the Orlando Magic that next year. It was crazy, man. Like, it felt, Lakers. This just feels like kind of, you watch the All-Star game, but you don't care, who wins. It's the kind of the same feeling I get with that. Except they are wearing Laker jerseys, so for the team's sake, yes, I'm happy. But I don't know. I'm not the hugest LeBron fan or AD fan. They're just guys that came in to get something done. I don't know. And I feel the same way about Kevin Durant. He goes from team to team trying to find something, and then he talks shit about the coach. Come on, man, grow up, dude.
Yeah. I don't know how much longer LeBron's gonna play. Like I'll probably say another 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years, and he's gonna stay. He's not gonna go anywhere else. It just depends. It depends if AD is gonna stay, and
he'll stay. I don't think he has enough in him to go to another team through the rest of his career. He's too old, man.
Yeah, it's just a money thing, though. Like I'm wondering. Are they going to be able? Yeah, I know, but are they going to be able to afford him and pay everybody else that they need to possibly do it again? Because you're not bringing LeBron and AD there to maybe make the playoffs and maybe make it to the final. You're building that team for we're winning it again. You know what I mean? Because LeBron's not going to sit there and not do it. Yeah. He wants to get as many as he can so he can definitely be better than Jordan. Patrick, John DeJula, what's up, brother?
I think that LeBron wants to stay in LA. I think LeBron will take less money versus AD taking less money for sure.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. You're right. I mean, with the age and all that, and if he really wants to keep it together, you can always restructure it, and
I mean,
a per year basis will go down, but overall, the length of the contract, you'll still get the same amount.
I think you got to keep in mind too, like Dwight and AD, like this is their first championship. So,
it is, and probably their last. Like to me, a guy like Dwight
Howard.
You
don't think they could get another one?
I'm sure they would, but to me, a guy like Dwight Howard, I don't think he's coming back. I think he's reached Like, he did what he needed to, and now I think he's going to be gone. Like,
Think
he's going to
so? I don't
retire.
know.
Because if you think about it, how
Maybe.
long has he been playing? He's been playing for a long
I
time,
know.
too. 10 years, 11 years. He's already
Yeah.
had back issues back in the day when he was younger. And you think it's even better now? No. Does he want to go through the
No.
grind again? No. You won a championship.
But I think they're limiting. You know, these guys are getting limited time now. You know. Hold
Okay.
on, I see a comment.
Go ahead and read it.
Oh, you go ahead.
Okay, Bucket Cardi says, the problem is he won't be better than Jordan because they played in two different eras. You can't be better than anybody who you never played against or even played in the same era. I mean,
Well,
that's
he's not
true,
better.
but let me ask you a question, Bucket, because I'm going to break your little thing you just commented on. Betty Ball, what's up? I'm pretty sure you've heard of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, correct? And Wilt Chamberlain, correct? If so, does Shaq not match up with them because they played in different eras? To me, in my heart of hearts, and I've seen highlights of Wilt Chamberlain. I've actually seen Kareem play. I've seen long, like full-length videos of him and the Celtics and the Pistons and all that. I see the greatness there. I feel it. But there's still nobody as dominant when Shaq was in his prime and hungry for a championship. That guy used to average like 30 points a game in the freaking playoffs, man. Nobody, I mean, there's a lot of people that could get close to that, like, okay, Jordan and all that. But this motherfucker did this with big guys that he defending against him, you know? So if you're saying that Shaq is not better than Kareem or Kareem is not better than Shaq, then your little thing with the different eras, your bubble got bursted, my friend. Okay.
He's saying he doesn't believe that LeBron would have held up in Jordan's era. I think he would have
Oh,
held up.
I think he would have held up
I mean,
and whooped his ass too. But
you think so?
no, 1-on-1, he'll take Jordan inside every day.
I don't know, man. I don't think he's a
6'9",
clutch.
6'9", 250, I think he's running at. Jordan was like 220 at the most. 6'6".
I don't know. Yeah, but does that define who's better?
No. See, that's the thing. If you're gonna try to play them 1-on-1, you know.
But they don't
But
play
the
one on
thing
one.
is, I know. What I'm saying is, like, Jordan, there's nobody gonna be like him. You watch those highlights, there's nobody like him. And you could kind of say the same thing about LeBron James, but I think there will be people like him coming up. But you just can't reach that all the way up there as Jordan because, man, that guy was fierce and special. And when it came to crunch time, you didn't have to worry. I worry when I watch LeBron. I worry when I watch LeBron. I didn't worry with Kobe. Who's getting the last shot? Oh, Kobe got it? No. You know who's getting it.
Because I'll argue Kobe's better than LeBron.
It's
I mean,
it's
that's
close
just my
for
theory.
me. It's close because it's just LeBron's played so many games. Like, he held up. I don't know what when I think about it. Sometimes the holding up the body of work. You know, Kobe did a lot with shitty teams too. I mean, the guy fucking scored 81 points in a game. 81. It's ridiculous, dude. Like, that's the second highest total in a single game.
Yeah,
you know,
who's won?
Will
Chamberlain has
100
the
points, but he was playing against
But
small
look how
guys.
big
But
he is.
still, if you think about it, even if you play against runts, 100 points in one game when they're trying to defend you, like, that's tough. So in this day and age, you got Kobe playing against they were all right. The Raptors, they were a shitty crappy
Still 81
team.
points.
81 freaking points, dude. That's a lot, man. Okay, we got a lot of comments here. Hold on, let me read these. Betty Ball, what's up, John? What's up, buddy? Jordan's era was way more difficult than LeBron's. Okay, I get it. I don't believe that LeBron would have not held up in Jordan's era. It's not that he wouldn't hold up. I don't know. Okay, but Jordan's era was more difficult. They had to kill each other back then for a foul to be called. Nowadays, for a foul to be called, you need to just look at them or even. It's a great point.
He's right.
It's a very good point. Very good. But you just can't discount the power and the strength when LeBron wants to dunk on you. He can just run in there. He'll run over everybody and get it. Jordan wasn't that type of guy. He'll jump over you, finesse, kind of wiggle in there and fake the dunk and go with that, He was a finesse, smooth, silk kind of guy. But the mentalities were way different. Like, even LeBron now, I want everybody to believe in me and I'm fighting for it. No, that you don't have to say it. You need to show it, kind of deal. Okay, Betty Ball. I think LeBron is way better than MJ because if you think about LeBron makes his teammates and can carry any team to the playoffs. Well, that's your opinion. I just stated a couple of reasons why I don't believe that.
I mean, he had AD, bro. I don't think he would have carried the Lakers to the playoffs without AD. There's no way.
Betty Ball, John, you're so cute. Maybe. I love John.
I
John
disagree.
You disagree. Black King, chill with the racial comments, but we're not saying. What do we say? Racial.
I don't know where that came from.
I don't remember saying anything about racial. John, how's it going? Hey, what's up, Pat? What's going on? We on 2K21 or 20?
Head at the bottom
I'm
is
down
a
for 20
skinhead.
later.
Bro, you see my flag behind me?
Yeah.
Does that look like a skinhead's flag? Don't be judging people by the way they look, man.
Yeah.
You're sitting here contradicting yourself. I'm not
no
damn skinhead. Look at this, bro. I'm not no fucking skinhead.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Black King, you just got to relax, dude. We're not trying to do anything. Not you, me? Me? I'm the racist dude? Okay. I like you, but I don't like you. Okay.
Yeah, he's probably like 12 years old, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. Let me see. Give me 1 second real quick. Let me do something right quick. All right. Go ahead and talk about whatever the rest of the comments while I do something real quick. I'll be back in like a minute.
Yeah, take your time. Patrick Arroyos wants to know if you're going to be on. Did you get 2K21?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not good. It's not good. Don't get it.
No.
Save your money for Madden. I should have bought Madden, honestly. And I told Pat that too. It's just, it is what it is. Okay,
So,
comments.
Party. Okay, but it is not about carrying a team. You're on a team for a reason, and Jordan always fulfilled his role no matter what to get past those tough teams. That's why Phil Jackson wanted a ball in Jordan.
That's true.
In Jordan's hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan's hand.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But there was instances where he let other people take that that role. I think with Jordan is he definitely needed less help than LeBron, but that's just my opinion, but you can't argue with the fact that LeBron's won championships with 3 different teams. Like that's just insane. That to me is the most insane stat, is that he's been on 3 different teams that have won championships with him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a racist.
Don't worry about it, man. I'm taking off all his comments. Okay. Anyways.
I don't have time for ignorance, man.
It's just, you don't know nothing. You're making assumptions. We're talking about basketball, and you're going into racist stuff. Come on, man. Relax, guys. We're trying to have a good show here. Okay. Read my other comments at the top. Okay, but it's not about carrying a team on your team for a reason, and Jordan always fulfilled his role. Did you already go over this? No matter what, to get past those tough teams, that's why Phil Jackson wanted the ball in Jordan's hand. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I don't know. It's one of those endless conversations, and people are making millions of dollars talking about it on TV right now. All those sports guys, Dan Patrickson, Colin Cowards, ESPN, and Fox. This is the topic of the day. He won the championship. What do you think? They're both good, man. They're both great. It's just which one is greater? You'll never answer that question. Even if LeBron wins like 5 more championships, you'll still, oh, no, he's not better than Jordan because they played. You know what? Let's just leave it be. Keep your top 5 as your top 5, and go from there. Jordan was so good, even in the Pistons. He made a game plan to stop him. The plan was blah blah blah. Well, hold on though. They lost that series where they were doing the Jordan rules. It was the next year they won when they had a different team, and the Pistons were already won a championship. They were coming for their back to back, or back to back to back, and couldn't get it done.
Look at bro, my argument, just like my argument in football championships, is that the GOAT never lost in the finals, and the GOAT in the football world never lost a Super Bowl. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
That's why, for me, I can't ever call, with as many championships as Brady has, Joe Montana is the greatest quarterback to me.
Yeah, he did a lot, dude, in pressure situations against good teams and stuff. It's just Tom Brady, man. It's funny, like, when it comes down to nitty gritty, man, and he's always in those situations. He's always like going to the playoffs. I don't think San Francisco made the playoffs every year Montana was there.
Yeah,
I think,
but do you think that he's going to be going to the playoffs moving forward?
Tampa Bay, like Brady?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, do you think he's going to be in like Super Bowl contention moving forward?
I don't know about that. It depends on who else is in that side of the playoff, the NFC
what about
playoffs.
New England?
New England, I think they could do it with their running game and the way what's his name, Cam Newton's playing now, and just Bill Belichick. They'll always be in it. It'll always be a tight, like, even if they were to face like Kansas City in the first round of the playoffs, bro. Even Kansas City, yeah, you score 40 points, but not against the defensive mind of Bill Belichick. You're still gonna watch, and you're still gonna see something a little bit different there. It just they're always in it. They're always in it, man, and they're always still gonna be good until one of two things change. Which Tom Brady already left, so one thing happened. Now the next thing would be either the owner gets out or the coach Bill Belichick, retires. That's the only thing that'll change that, And you could tell, some of his coaches, his defensive coordinator went to Detroit and he's struggling over there. So it's not them that made him good. The New York Giants' new head coach is the special teams guy for New England last year, Judge or whatever his name is. They're not doing good at all either. It's just Bill Belichick knows how to run a team. He can get them, even if they're like 13-point underdogs. They're still gonna be there, dude. Like right there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's not good. I feel like Belichick had a huge role in getting them to the Super Bowl.
It's Belichick. It's Belichick. That's why I'm saying, like, you asked me the Patriots. I'm like, for sure, as long as he's there. That's my short answer. As long as he's there, yes, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
more comments. Jordan was so good, even with the Pistons made it. Okay. Elite Doomsy, Aaron, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? This is my friend Will. I brought him on today so we could talk a little bit just about whatever, and he has a new show that he's going to be promoting on YouTube and putting new videos out. You guys should definitely check it out. The description's in my YouTube vid. Go ahead and subscribe to him. You're going to see some pretty good content there. When I used to play in a band back in the day, you guys seen those videos. He was one of the guitarists in there. So we go way back. Okay, next thing. Adjust to how he plays. He didn't adapt to the other team because he caused chaos, not the other way around. I think you're building up Jordan a little bit too much. Like, relax. It wasn't... Remember, he had Pippen. He had all those other clutch guys hitting threes when he was double-teamed.
Could I ask Buckets, how old are you?
Yeah, how old are you, Buckets? I don't even know that. I think he's on the younger side, but... truth be told, I think he's just a LeBron hater. He doesn't like LeBron, but it's okay. I don't like LeBron either, but he's on the Lakers, so I have to root.
I think there's a nostalgia that comes with when you're not like like Roger Staubach. Like I love Roger Staubach,
But
and
you didn't
he
watch
was
him growing up. He was
yeah, he's
he was
16.
retired
He's
by the time
16.
you were,
I didn't watch him, but what I did see was all these highlights,
yeah.
and looks like an unstoppable quarterback. But see, when you watch the actual games and have going, I saw Jordan. I mean, not Woody came in 88, 88. He came in to
I think
NBA.
either 86 or 7,
Yeah,
if I'm
so
not
I
wrong. Yeah.
think for me, I started seeing his second run after he put on the 45 jersey because
Hmm.
I was in junior high. And it was just as good as the first run. Yeah, he won 3 championships after too.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think the thing is that when you see it, like yeah, he already had that legendary status, but it's just like Tom Brady now. Like people criticize Tom Brady, but in like 20 years from now, when there's a documentary about Tom Brady and you're watching these like mini series like on whatever NFL network about Tom Brady, there's gonna be this nostalgia that comes with him, like he was like an unstoppable quarterback.
Yeah.
And I think it's the same thing with Jordan. I mean, Jordan was great. To me, he is the GOAT. I've always thought that, but at the same time, like he's made a lot of mistakes, anybody's human.
Yep.
So, I can't put this aura on him. I know when you're younger and you see all these like highlights and all that, it's very
They
impressive,
show you the
but
good stuff. You got to remember
they show you the good
on the
stuff. Yeah.
highlights they show you the good stuff. There's a lot of times I remember watching Jordan. He didn't make the last shot in the final seconds of a game, but nobody's perfect, man. Kobe didn't
Mhm.
either, but he made a lot. Jordan made a lot. You know,
Yeah. He's saying
but
he watched old games with his dad. I
yeah,
mean, yeah, I mean, you could watch games, but I'm talking about going through like year after year after year of like watching this guy's career grow.
hmm
You start seeing things
hmm
differently. Not to say he wasn't. Believe me, I agree with you. I think he's the greatest, but um, yeah, you get a nostalgia. I'm just saying, you get a nostalgia watching old footage. You know.
yeah, yep. I heard like a weird stat the other day, and I swear I never see any like cool highlight videos of him. Oscar Robinson, the Big O. He
Hmm.
played back in the day with like Kareem before Kareem was on the Lakers with the on the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
They say his like averages, like when you look up his averages, for a career, scoring, rebounds, whatever, assists, he averages triple double. It was like 20 something, 26, 10 and whatever, 10, 26, 11 and 10.
Hmm.
Bro, for a career, a point guard, mind
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
rebounds
And they
and
weren't taking. They weren't.
oh
People weren't taking threes that back then
no, they
as
weren't.
much.
Yeah, like this day and age, everything is three pointers, three pointers. Like
Three-pointer.
you barely see
Yeah.
any mid range. You barely see any like box out, post up. The guy puts his arm in air and he gets the ball. Everybody kind of spaces out. He backs up and you know hook
Yeah.
shot or
Well,
like a layup or something. You don't see that anymore.
yeah.
Everything is just
That ended.
revolving
That ended with.
perimeter.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what
That
makes it
ended
a
in
different
Kobe's
game
prime.
too. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Kobe was good at like cutting inside, like snaking through with those like two steps, and he's like in the key, laying it up in between like two guys going like this. Like it's crazy some of those highlights, man. Let alone the
Yeah.
shots that he would make. But yeah, Oscar Robinson, like, and a lot of people like a lot of a lot of people put their top fives, top tens, and you always hear his name, Oscar Robinson, Oscar Robinson. I just never seen anything on it. So if you guys are watching, you guys should check that out. Another thing you should check out, and again, I'm going to plug it. I'm going to keep plugging it, okay? Now, I do have my friend on here today. His name's Will. We're introducing his show, The Kickback Corner. I did a couple shows with him in the past on it. We talked about sports and we talked about life. We had some guests in. Guests as far as like one guy that used to work over at the Staples Center, and he met Kobe. He talked about stories about Kobe and all that. We had my brother on, and we shot the shit about how we were growing up and all the funny stories and stuff. And what was one of the other guests that we had on? Oh, we had your cousin on.
Like, yeah.
She's an artist, a really good artist. So you guys should definitely check out that video. If you go in the description of
We had
this,
Sharif.
oh yeah, we
Yeah,
had Sharif as well. He's an entrepreneur. He started his own business.
he
He
makes
puts
like
his artwork on like shirts and stickers and different things to kind of get his name out there. And it's some pretty cool products. You guys should definitely check out this guy's channel, Kickback Corner, on YouTube. In the description of this video, just click that little thing. The little thing pulls down. You'll have all three. You'll have his Facebook for the Kickback Corner, his Instagram, and the YouTube channel. Please subscribe so every time he puts a video on, you guys be able to check it out. You'll get a notification, and he'll be putting on new content pretty soon. But I just wanted to bring him on. I want to make like a little bit different show than my usual streaming. So that's kind of why I got this guy in with me today. Okay, so let's go back to this. But I watched old games. All right. Now, I started, I don't know how to explain it. I started pretty shitty in my fantasy league this year. 0-3. 0-3.
Me and you both, bro.
0-3. And the past 2 weeks I won. I'm actually really happy, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep it consistent because my team, they're all right, dude. They're just a bunch of role players. Like, I had Saquon, but guess what? He's sitting next to Dak Prescott healing up, you know? I didn't really lose that many people to injury. I just picked wrong, you know? I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what else to do other than just keep the guys I got and pray.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had the same issue. I lost Marlon Mack again because I lost him last year. I lost Marlon Mack. I lost who else did I lose? I can't even remember. But I lost Michael Thomas for the first few weeks.
Is he back yet?
Huh?
Is he back yet?
So he was supposed to come back, and now they're benching him because he got in an altercation with a teammate during practice. So he has to be benched. I'm like, why couldn't you do that while you're hurt? You know?
Yeah.
So, those were my first two picks. Wait, Marlon? No, I'm sorry. My first two picks were Michael Thomas and Chris Carson.
Yeah, and Chris Carson's doing good. He had a touchdown yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's his name? Todd Gurley's doing really well, but he's very touchdown dependent, which has me worried. But he's better than I expected. I picked him pretty late. His knee looks all healed up, you know. He doesn't look like he has as much burst as he used to, but he looks good enough to get the job done, you know. Odell Beckham looked good a couple weeks ago. Even with I had 33 points from Odell against Dallas.
Yeah.
And I still lost.
Oh, no way. You lost that week.
Yeah.
Crap.
I lost that week. I think I lost by like 2 points.
Damn.
I had the second highest score out of everybody in the league that week. The guy that beat me had the first highest score. So it was just my luck to be matched up with him that week, you know.
Hi Key, what's up, brother? Yeah, it's with that injury reserve, those 2 extra spots and stuff. I'm noticing on some of the guys' teams, they're not necessarily out with COVID. They're just on IR, and they're just keeping him there for some reason.
No, they decided to make it an IR thing. I don't think it's right. We've had this discussion on group texts with, you know, and this is my last year in the league. I'm not gonna come back to this.
Anybody that knows anybody that knows anything about fantasy football, you pick your team, and you let the chips fall where they may. Now you have the waiver wire every week to drop and add players, but this year our fantasy football team in week 4 has decided to rule in favor of 2 extra slots per team, just in case for COVID or IR players, like injured reserve. As in, they're not on the starting lineup, they're not even active, they're on the injured reserve, and they have a possibility of coming back. So every team has 2 extra spots for that. It kind of kills it in a 12-team league. 10-team
it's
league.
not
Okay, I
just
get it.
that, John.
There's some room,
Uh, it's not just that. It's the fact that the rule was made when people started getting injured and when people started getting
panicking.
COVID.
Yeah,
And so what it is now, it's like it handicapped them because of the fact that it's only benefiting them in the moment
yeah,
when you make the rule.
yeah.
And you can't do that. If I'm okay with the rule if the rule was made pre-draft. You can't make the rule and you can't complain about it and want to vote on it after your player gets COVID and he's held out a couple games, or you know what I mean. It's not right. And I feel like as a commissioner, you need to uh, take your bias out of it and take your situation out of it and handle that in a proper way. Not put it to vote because it should have never been anything that was voted on.
That's true. You're right.
You know what I
You're
mean?
right.
And it's not. And there's a lot of bias in that a lot of people get along better with others. And when you do that, when you have that, they're going to side with each other, and it doesn't make it right. So for me, and if it was just a fun league, whatever, but we are putting a lot of money into this.
It's true. We are. I mean, there's a
Yeah.
good amount of money on the line, and it's just funny how when people start squirming and stuff, they're actually it's just they're making new rules just to make sure they still have an advantage
Yeah.
or
And why are
still
you?
think.
Why are they squirming? I'm the one that's 0-4.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I'm not even trying to like benefit. Now it's like, oh, and also after they add the IR positions, I noticed I forgot who, but somebody picked up an IR player
yeah.
like off the waiver just to fill it. Like it's stupid.
It's
You know,
it's yeah. That's not cool. I don't like that. I really don't.
yeah. So for me, I'm done with the league after this year. I'm still, believe me, I'm still gonna play and try to win that thing. You know,
Yeah,
but after the fact, they could keep the trophy. Just give me my money.
I know, huh? But I don't know, man. I wonder if we would have just said, "Hey, dude, fuck this. Like, I'm out." You know, will they have honored that, or would
Um,
I mean, if we're never gonna play with them again, then
yeah, but do you want to lose your money? There wouldn't be any
remember
refund. Even
they didn't
one of
accept
our
my money yet.
for you, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Why isn't my thing working here?
I don't know why you're not getting a response to that situation.
I don't know
Uh,
either, and I'm not gonna
like I
keep
told
pressing
you,
it. Like I'm not gonna sit here and try to,
you know,
just
hey,
grovel at
take,
them. Hey, man, take my money. Take my money. Fuck you, man. Like, I tried. I tried to
yeah,
pay you. I even sent you the screenshot of why it's not working, and you did not respond. And I
yeah,
hope to God he talks shit. Like, he says, oh, John something. Like, he says some kind of weird comment like he did to that 49ers dude the other day. You know? Like, let him say something like that about me. And I'm going to really let him have it at that point. It's just, it is what it is. Those guys are the ones that are
yeah,
lacking. But,
yeah. I mean, it's such like I like the draft parties and all that. It's cool, whatever. But
yeah.
I don't know when you make it salty and you just there's no ethics like the ethic like it's just it turns into you could see it. That's what I'm talking about by handicap. At least in the beginning of the season, there's no argument in that. Like, look, this is what the rule is. No one's out with COVID yet. No one's injured yet.
Yep.
Draft, and you stick with the rules. Now, after the fact of the season beginning, everybody goes into the season knowing that all their players could get impacted in one way or another, and you roll that dice.
Mm-hmm.
And if your player gets COVID or your player gets injured, you have to deal with that. But you can't after the fact
It's like a
that happens
sprained
like
ankle. The guy has a sprained ankle. He ain't playing. What do you do?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just because you don't want to drop any of your players to pick up a replacement. How many times over the years have you had to battle with dropping a
Are you
player
freaking
that
kidding
is
me?
kind of like on the fence?
Too many to count.
Like he's gonna.
Too many to count. Like
Yeah.
even those leagues where it wasn't for money, where I was just playing for fun, like my first year ever playing. I had a
Yeah.
great team. I won that league. Like I wish I would have put money on it. I just didn't know you could play money, you know?
Yeah.
So, dude, that year, oh, it was every week you're grinding waiver wire. You're like just trying to swap. Oh, this guy might not play good, or he's hurt. You got to get him out and get someone else. You just got to do your job, man. Like that's what fantasy football is. That's why they have shows and people say, excuse me, starts and sits of the week, rankings. Maybe your guy, you drafted him as number one, but he sucks. He's not doing shit this year. They put someone else. You got to go accordingly. You know, maybe pick up
Yeah.
his backup. Look at
That's
some
it.
of the other team. Like, who knew Miles Gaskin on the Miami Dolphins would be? I picked him up because I heard someone talk about it on the TV. It's the same thing. I got rid of Saquon and I picked up Miles Gaskin.
Yeah.
You gotta do. It's part of the job. You know.
Yeah. And another thing is, well, I want to put this out there for anybody that's listening. If you're interested in fantasy football, we'll be starting our own league next year. So
Yes. Yes. So
contact John.
we need some
Yeah.
we need some durable candidates, not people that are just gonna fucking hanky panky it. You know, we want some serious players. Slash, we will have fun at the same time. You know, but
Yeah.
while we play against each other week per week, you are my enemy. You know. No, but yeah, we're definitely gonna do our own league next year because it's when you start making your own rules and shit, it kills the game. Like it kills the mojo of
It
it.
does.
You know.
Yeah.
Last year I had good anticipation. Every week we were like grind, like, oh, what should I do? We were asking each other and looking up video. This year it's like, meh,
Yeah.
eh. You
It's
kind of
different.
killed it. Free, no,
No,
not free, my friend.
no. There has to be something on the line.
Oh, yeah, it makes it that much more fun. You know.
Yeah.
I
Because
don't know.
what happens in a free league is when people start losing, they just give up and then they don't do anything with their players, and then
That is very true.
it ruins the uh the competition aspect of it. The
Very true.
competitiveness.
Very
Yeah.
true. Let's see. Let me go to your thing. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna put this in the chat right now. Everybody, guys, if you guys are watching, do me a favor. Go to this guy's channel real quick. Hit that subscribe button. When his new videos come up, you guys get a notification. Go ahead and hit that. All right, just put it in the chat. Guys, check it out at least. Send it to your friends, something, you know. Even in the description of the video, I also put all the links, Instagram, Facebook, and the YouTube channel as well. How much time you got, Will? It's 4:15.
4:15. Probably another 15 minutes.
Okay, all right. All right, now we're taking comments. Anybody, what do you guys want to talk about? 15 minutes. It's all yours. Please unleash, either for me or for him. Ask whatever you want. All right, look.
And it's there's gonna be a lag. There's gonna be a lag in the comments, so you guys
That's
are probably gonna have.
that's
yeah.
fine. Yeah, we'll definitely keep talking. You guys, go ahead and keep commenting. So as soon as we're done with our comment, that lag will get your next question. You know. Oh yeah. It's got freaking hot all of a sudden, man.
It's gonna be.
It was nice and cool yesterday. I went outside. I'm like, oh, this is beautiful California weather. Now, come on, man. I did look at it. Bucket. I think you're going to the next level. Like we already ended the discussion. Your opinion and everybody else's opinion. He's gonna be somewhere in there. My opinion and my friend over here, Will, because we grew up with the guy and we saw the greatness firsthand. I think Jordan's number one, and nobody's gonna take him out. You know.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
think the same
arguing.
thing, but you cannot deny LeBron James. You cannot. You cannot.
Yeah.
If you're taking centers out of the equation, Kareem and Shaq and Will,
Will
1, 2, 3, LeBron. I'm sorry, Michael, LeBron, Kobe, and so on and so forth. You know, Magic, Bird, all those guys. You know, it is
Yeah.
what it is. But
Kobe, man, no one talks about Kobe enough.
it's yeah,
I think he's up there. I don't know. That's just my opinion, man. For me, it goes Michael, Kobe,
yeah,
LeBron.
yeah.
Between those three, that's just my thought on it.
Yep.
So I'm like, people are probably wondering why I keep looking to the side. I have my iPad. I can't like all the questions are coming up on
He's
my
watching
iPad.
the
So
stream on the right side, so you could check out the live chat. He may
he may
be
be
the
the
best
best.
in his era. Sure.
Yeah. Or Kevin Durant may be the best in this era.
Fuck that. Kevin Durant, weak-minded sucker. He'll never make it. Him and Kyrie, they're like little bitches, dude. Did you see what happened the other day? They were in a. Okay, they hired Steve Nash. Remember the old point guard for the Suns, the white boy?
Yeah.
They hired
I
Steve
heard about
Nash as the
that.
coach. They had a
Yeah.
podcast the other day, him and Kyrie, KD and Kyrie. And they're talking shit already on the coach. Like, we're not going to take direction from him. You know who the coaches are? It's going to be me one day, and then maybe him, and then maybe another guy on the team. What? What?
Yeah.
Who are you, bro? Just because you won a championship with Golden State over there, those guys, doesn't mean shit. You haven't done anything else.
They had too much firepower on Golden
You haven't done
State
nothing
too.
else. Not even.
Yeah.
Nothing. I say Giannis has done more than you. That guy is something else, bro. That's why he's winning MVPs and you're sitting on the bench.
I want to see how this guy Zion develops in the coming years.
He's not going to be done. He'll be like a Charles Barkley, bro. Like the guy that's there and the kind of discussion is best in the league for that year, but he'll never be. He doesn't have a jump shot like Barkley used
No,
to.
I'm just saying. I want to see him. I want to see him if he, like, how he develops moving forward. Like how they're saying his biggest thing he needs to do is drop weight.
Yeah, that's
You know?
true. That's true. And I believe him. He's not like the biggest frame guy. He just has a lot of mass. And they like they keep comparing it to like Charles Barkley because of the rebounding and the build kind of. If you go watch Barkley, dude, that guy used to run the floor like a point guard, bro. When he used to get the ball on one end and you see those highlights, he's just cutting through and then dunking on the other side.
Yeah.
When he came into the league, he was 300 pounds. And he
Yeah.
says in a story with the team captain back then, two-time MVP, Moses Malone, told him, bro, you need to lose weight. He's all, look it, I need you to get down to 275. He went down to 275. Okay. And then once he got to 270, okay, let's get down to 265. He went down to 265. And he got better. As he was losing more weight, he was getting better and faster and more healthy, you could say. And once he got to 250, he says that he was at his peak. Any less would have been, too much. And the rest is history, bro. The guy, he's one of the best, dude. Round, mound, and rebound. That's the best fucking nickname I ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it's not even so. Buckets is saying Zion needs to lose weight to be more agile and versatile. I don't think it's that to be that. I think it's so he doesn't injure himself.
It's so he doesn't.
'Cause
Yeah,
he's
it's too much
already
weight
explosive.
on those bones and the ligaments,
Yeah.
bro. 300 pounds. Shaq was 3-something back in the day, but that guy's
I've
like
never
up
seen a
here.
guy at 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
He moves fast for a guy that's 300 pounds. It's like watching like Aaron. I always go back to the NFL, but it's like watching Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, yeah, bro. But
that guy's fucking quick, dude.
yeah, and strong,
and-
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a gorilla.
So
Rah.
yeah, watching. Yeah, like it's just I could just see him doing damage. Like if he stays this weight, he's not gonna last in the league very long. You know.
Did you see Doc Rivers after he got let go by the Clippers?
No.
He went to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, is he in Philly now?
Yeah, with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. They already had a good team. Now they have a good coach. The East is getting exciting now because you have KD and Kyrie, New Jersey Nets or Brooklyn Nets, whatever you want to call them.
That's gonna I want to
Philly,
see that.
Toronto, Boston, Miami. Now, if they keep the same team going, it's a good shit going down there. You know, I'm excited for next year. Even though like I don't really watch basketball, I'm excited for the storylines. I'm excited for what might happen. You know.
You know, it's just weird to watch them win and like they're like giving their speeches or whatever, and like there's like this fake crowd noise and
Oh
while they're
yeah,
giving their
yeah.
come on man, just cut it for a second. Like we don't need the crowd noise when they're talking, you know what I mean?
They're just it's for TV. It's for entertainment. That's why
Oh
they're trying
bro, but it's
to.
just range,
Yeah.
you know.
High key, the kickback corner. I'm not sure if you heard it, but okay, the kickback corner. Um, Me and my buddy Will, we used to do this back in the day, and now I'm doing the streaming thing, and he's continuing on. He's gonna put out some new content. You guys should definitely check it out. It's in the description of the vid. All three of his links right there: Instagram, Facebook, and the YouTube channel. Subscribe, man. You won't be sorry. You might just see me on there, maybe. But anyways, what we were talking about. I feel Ben Simmons is a great player, but he needs to develop a better jump shot. That's correct, to become a more dominant point guard that he is. I don't even think of him as a point guard, dude. He's too tall. He's too big. You know, he's like 6'9" or something like that, running the court as a point guard. Is he that good of a,
You know, I mean
excuse me,
LeBron.
a facilitator? Because when I think point guard, I think pass. I think assists. I think being in the right area
I
at the
think
right
the
time.
league's like transform. The league's transforming, man. You know, it's um I don't know. I think players just kind of whatever their body types are, it's not necessarily like where they feel comfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
We got 6 people watching on YouTube right now, and
Magic was a pretty big point guard too, man.
we got 2 on Twitch. Well, Magic was huge, but again, who is the all-time leader in assists? Other than okay, who's number 2 in assists? Magic Johnson. Number 1 is John
Is it
Stockton.
Magic?
Yeah,
Oh, John Stockton's number one.
yeah.
See, I don't
He
know stats.
right at the end of his career, those championship years, he went over him. Yeah, but
But didn't Magic retire early?
he did. That's the reason why. Like, yeah, but you got to think about it. That short career of Magic, semi-short, and the decently long career of John Stockton, Magic was right there the whole time with those assists. He is 6'10", but he is a dominant point guard. Guards and more positions are becoming taller and bigger. I get it. It's different. There's no real centers nowadays. A center is 6'10", 6'11".
Yeah.
That wouldn't have flown back in the day, you know. Little guys like JaVale McGee against Shaq, bro, that guy he would have just blew on him and the freaking fly away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, he's talking about he needs to work on his 3-point game. I think as a point guard, yeah, it's definitely helpful to have a three-point
Yep.
shot, you know,
Yep.
because you can't expect a point guard to drive to the basket.
Very true. Especially when you got guys like Embiid in there, you have a true center there. Al Horford, I think he was on the Sixers, right? Or he was no, I'm sorry. I forgot the guy's name. He wears the headband. Anyways, that guy's a real good role player. He plays really good. I just can't remember any of the other players on the Pistons. I think they got that guy from the Clippers back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
The white boy. He was really good at threes. Hits the spot up like nothing.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
drawing blank there.
Clippers are a mess. They don't look like they're going to be coming back anytime soon. Because I think if they don't physically leave the Clippers, meaning PG, Paul George, and what's his name? What's his name with the cornrows? I keep forgetting his name. On the Clippers,
Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard and PG. If they don't physically leave LA or the Clippers, they're already mentally gone. What kind of stupid comment is that at the end of the freaking finals? Oh, this year
Maybe
wasn't
you
a
should-
championship or bust. Oh, really? So why are you here then?
Every year's a championship.
Why are you here?
What-
This
why-
is your town. I saw the commercial, which was ridiculous. It's Kobe's town. It's not LeBron's either. It's Kobe's town. Kobe, Magic, and Shaq. That's it. End of story. It would be Kareem, but Kareem doesn't want a town. He's got all the other accolades. He's got the #1 points in NBA history. He doesn't need all that shit. Kobe, Magic,
UCLA.
Shaq. Plain and simple. And Chickern. Yeah, man. I don't know. I didn't see anything good coming out of the Clippers. They played good, but that was like one game, and then they would lose two, and then kind of come back and
They have no
eke
chemistry,
it out.
dude.
No, they're all thugs. Like it made it. That team
They,
was like
they,
even their jerseys. They changed it with that black with the old English lettering. What the fuck is that,
yeah.
dude? It's like something
Dude,
like
and then
if you go play down the street, they make those cheesy jerseys. It would be in old English. I don't
maybe
know.
you should reconsider which LA team you're gonna join a little bit more thoroughly.
Yeah. Now I feel like
Talking to
playing
you, Kawhi.
defense on Ben Simmons. I feel like playing defense on Ben Simmons comes too easy because they can sit paint. That's why he needs to become more dominant. Yeah, I get it with the shooting. I do get that. You are right. But it's not going to happen in 1 year. The good shooters or the great shooters of all time, they used to go to the gym and shoot 1,000 shots. Kobe Bryant used to go in, and he had to get in every day his 1,000 shots. I'm sure Michael did the same thing. Larry Bird. Those guys used to shit talk during the game. He would be like, "Hey, bro, 3 seconds left. I'm gonna go to this spot right here. I'm gonna make it in your face," and they do it because they're that good. Ben Simmons ain't gonna be like that, but he could get better. Maybe the 10 to 12 foot little, shot, maybe. But it doesn't happen in 1 year, bro. It's gonna take a couple years, and good thing he's young, so it'll happen. All right, so
Jono,
yeah, we're getting close to
I
your
gotta
time.
yeah,
Okay,
I
guys.
gotta bounce.
Again, I'm gonna plug it one more time. The Kickback Corner. It's a good show, guys. You guys just at least check out the channel. The link is in the description of the YouTube video. There's the Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTube channel. Please check it out. You won't be sorry. I'm gonna try to have guests on every week, couple times a week, maybe if I can, depending on scheduling and all that. But make sure you guys check back. I will be on later tonight with the games and the regular stream, but I just wanted to do something different today. So I want to thank Will for coming on and giving us the time.
Thanks, bro.
And we'll definitely catch up with them next time. All right.
Yeah, and definitely reach out to. I mean, me and John are like we've known each other for over 20
Yeah,
years. So
yeah, we're best buds. So like, if you can't hit him up, hit me up, and vice versa.
yeah, not just that. Like have a reach out to you. If on discussion, things to discuss and stuff. So
Yeah, if there's ever anything you want to talk about with Will, just hit me up, man. Let me know, and we'll make something happen. All right.
yeah. All right.
Anyways,
Thanks, guys.
thank you, Will, and we will definitely see you guys next time.
All right. Do you need me to end the Zoom call, or how are you gonna do this?
Yeah, go ahead and end it. Go ahead and end it.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later. Take
All right,
care.
brother. Peace, brother.
All right, peace.
Okay, guys. I'm still here. No Love Capping. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Hope everything's good. So I think it would have been better with one veteran and build rookies around that That's very true. That's a good idea. Very good idea. Anyways, anything you guys want to ask me while I get ready to get off? Because I'm going to go eat. I'm going to chill for a little bit. But I'll be on like my usual time today, around 7-ish, to do my normal streaming with the games and all that. I'll be playing 2K20 and all that. I'm good, brother. I'm good. No love. I can't complain right now. So far, so good. I'm still breathing. Normal Monday. I hope you guys like the new format. I just wanted to get someone in the stream so we could talk. You guys could chat. We kind of go back and forth a little bit. It just sucks that he had a hour time limit, kind of, and we kind of wanted to keep it there just to see how everything goes. But next time, I mean, if you guys have something in mind, like I'll be bringing my brother on, and we'll do a face-to-face. I'll have him here, and we'll shoot the shit, and we'll be just joking around and having fun. If you have any questions for Will or anything, like just to me in general, you want to talk about, let's do it. Let's make a show out of it, man. Tell your friends, get them on. Let's make like a show. Like, you guys want to talk about fucking sports, money, relationships, drama between you and your friends. Let's do it, man. Let's make a show out of it. Let's get something going here. It's not just about me playing video games. I want to get you guys involved too. That's what makes my day when you guys are chatting and hitting me up. Hey, bro, how you doing? And you're talking about basketball and all. Bro, this is the shit. This is what I love to do. So please, anytime you guys want to, you can also check out my shit. I'm on Twitch. All my handles are right there on the front of the screen. My YouTube channel, my Instagram, my Twitter. Please feel free. But for me, as of right now, I'm getting off. I will be back later on tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time. I'll be on, okay? I'll be doing my usual, and we'll chit-chat then, okay? Thanks, guys, for coming in. I really appreciate it. Showing all the love. You guys always keep coming back and doing your thing. I really do appreciate it. You don't even know how much. So please, see you next time. Stay safe, and I will be back soon.